Hi, everyone, and welcome to the channel. I am Lourdes of Order and Intuition. Y'all go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel so y'all can receive uploads when I put them on the platform. Those of you who are joining us for the first time, welcome. Welcome on in. This channel is for the real divine earthly role models where we seek our inner kingdom first. So, welcome. Role models, this message is credited by way of the Most High's in our energy's name. Let's get started. Ashe. My intuition is saying, um, I wouldn't date this person that you work with. Okay, so it may resonate with some of you, but possibly not all of you. But Spirit has said I wouldn't date this person that you work with. So let's see how the cards may lay. What you got for us, Spirit? Five of Pentacles. Uh, yeah, because if you do date this person, somebody's going to get fired. Okay? Somebody's going to get fired. It could be a good thing, okay? Or it could be a bad thing. But the spirit's saying you need to love yourself because maybe you're not giving that to yourself. But like I was saying, like if you date this person, something is not going to go in your favor. Okay? I mean, there is going to be other opportunities available for you, but I don't know. You're going to be outsider looking in. It's not worth your finances. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay? Yeah. The World card. That's the World card. So, hmm, yeah. What goes around comes around. So, it could be, like I said, at your workplace. All right? Spirit is saying, well, I guess you are loving yourself, but it could be um, either a same sex situation or somebody that's higher up than you that you work with or something like that. Yeah. Maybe somebody already did get fired from a job because there is a new beginning here. Okay. Starting at point zero. So maybe somebody got fired from the job. Okay. With this Five of Pentacles. Now they're an outsider looking in. Now they're going out to find another job. Three of Pentacles to the World card. Okay. And it's like, maybe you're a female. Okay. Switch the energies as you wish. I don't know. But there was some type of ending. Okay. Or there will be some type of ending. That's why Spirit is saying I wouldn't date them if I wouldn't date this person that you work with. Okay. What else you got for us, Spirit? I'm just giving you the formula to the framework that was already in your mind. Maybe you were thinking about dating this person, but see, this person that you're thinking about dating or you're dating, they got a small cup anyway. You know, it's not worth it. It really isn't. Yep. See? It's not worth it. Four cups. Mm-mm. You should go ahead and just move on. But some of you, you're not going to move on because you're physically attracted and you're going to be doing stuff with this person behind the scenes. Okay. I mean, I don't think it's really a, see, I feel like this person see, this is going to have something to do with your finances. Okay? And it could demote you. Basically, maybe if you're a higher up person, now I'm seeing a lot of things. The person that you are dating, maybe they're only dating you to get your position. That's for some of you. Okay? To a certain extent. I don't know where you work. But I feel like some of you, if you do, you're gonna lose your job. Okay? Or maybe some of you that are dealing with somebody that is a higher up. Because maybe somebody is doing some for favors, for sexual favors at the job. I'm just saying. I don't know. Maybe it's your friend or maybe it's you. But I don't think it's a good idea. You should be patient about how you make your money and your finances anyway. Okay? If you don't need to basically you don't need to try to do things sexually to try to get up in a position. You should wait very patiently and plant your own seeds, okay, of success and investments. I'm just saying, yeah. See? Huh. See the devil card? Oops, I can't even get it out. See the devil? Mm-hmm. I can't make it up. I can't. See? It's at the job. It's going on. Sexual favors at the job. And that's really against the work law or something like that. So eventually, whoever I'm speaking with, it's not going to go in your favor. Okay? Yeah. See? It's not going to go in your favor at all. Two of Swords. Something or somebody is going to get cut off. Okay? Queen of Swords. Somebody is going to get cut from their job. And this is somebody that is very, this is going to come from a higher up. Okay? Or something of that sort. Yeah. Yeah, there's something fishy about this situation anyway. Okay? I'm just speaking to some of you. What else do you have for us, Spirit? Y'all go ahead and like and subscribe, please. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah. What you got for us, Spirit? Yeah. See, it was something going on behind the scenes anyway. Okay? Maybe it's something that you don't see coming because you got the Two of Swords right there. But somebody either at the job is given to two. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Four of Swords. I don't know what that is. Yeah, you've been thinking about it regardlessly anyways. Maybe you want to communicate something to somebody about something you saw, okay? And it's going to bring the light at the end of the tunnel regardlessly anyways. Yeah, it was like an idea or a thought or whatever you was thinking. But whatever it is, something, I don't know, something fishy going on. So, but if I were you, I just wouldn't date this person. So if you was looking for that confirmation, this is your confirmation when you come to this reading. What is the Five of Pentacles, Spirit? I mean, it's up to you. Y'all grown. I can't tell you what to do, okay? But there was some impulsive something going on as far as something had happened. Maybe you was dealing with a younger person, or you could be that younger person. Maybe there's an age difference or something like that. There was some type of age difference. Maybe two people got demoted or fired or something like that of that sense. But Spirit said that you shouldn't date the person, okay, at all. Yeah, it was maybe between a younger person and a more mature person, possibly. Yeah, maybe he was getting breadcrumb to a certain extent, but I feel like judgment is going to be called. Okay, there's a judgment card there. What is this world card, Spirit? What is that? Somebody, I want to say that. Yeah, the Emperor. I feel like you're gonna take action. Maybe you're gonna, maybe you're gonna take action going towards another job. Okay, because maybe you and this lover was working at the same job together already. There's a lover's card. Yeah, it was something that you was kind of thinking about because it was a situation that happened. Maybe you was thinking about maybe you shouldn't have had dated them. You should have went on with your conscience mind first of all. But you got into it some way, somehow, physically. What is this Knight of Cups? Ooh, yeah. You've been in your head about it too. Okay. Because I feel like it was like not a good idea. You know what I mean? Because you already knew it was something behind the scenes or something wasn't right about the whole situation. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I feel like now maybe you got another job and it might not pay as much, but you're getting paid, you know? It might not be your wish fulfillment, but at the same time, it is a wish fulfillment because maybe it was time for you to get away from this job or get away from this person because you had worked with somebody that you was dating with, something like that. I don't know. Let's see what this says. Six of Pentacles. What's that? Y'all go ahead and like and subscribe, please. I really, really appreciate all the likes and subscribe such far. Thank you. Yeah, this is coming out again. Nine of Swords. See, somebody was at the job given to two. There also could have been a situation to where somebody was given a job that was posted or something like that, and they show the other person more favoritism more than you. So there was an imbalancement, okay? Or maybe you're not getting paid as much and you're leaving this job anyway, some way, shape, or form because it was a bad whole situation. Maybe because you look really good or something like that, okay? And you got a lot of haters. Okay, you look young and you look vibrant. You're glowing. Something like that too, as well. What is this? Two of Swords, Spirit. Hmm. Yeah, it's like a third party situation coming going on. I seen that as well too. What is a Two of Swords, Spirit? Thank you. Didn't y'all just see me shuffle? Some of y'all are very attractive at this job. Maybe you're too attractive for the job. That's why you're going in a whole different direction. Okay, in a whole different career. Okay, yeah, because the ancestors, angel, spirit guides, they don't play about you. Okay, any weapon that try to be formed against you will not and shall not prosper at all. And it's like they're going to orchestrate you in a different direction or flow your energy in a different direction. Okay, with that temperance card, but you're going to have to be patient for real. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to be patient and really connect and go from within. Because I feel like a lot of you, maybe you shouldn't have dated this person. You kind of felt that you shouldn't have, or something like that. But some of you, you dated because they had a position. But that's not a good idea as well. That's why Spirit says I wouldn't date this person you work with. If you are in that type of relationship and you come to this reading, this is your confirmation that you probably need to not be in it because I don't think you possibly been happy in the situation anyways. Especially if this person is working with some confirmation. Especially if this person had been working with some people that they might have to train with that Six of Wands. I mean, excuse me, Six of Pentacles. It's like sometimes you may get jealous and it's getting you out of your character because I do got the Six of Pentacles to the Nine of Swords, okay? Yeah, it's making you feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? When your person communicates with other people, maybe some people are a little bit too much flirtatious. Yeah, see, it takes you out of your will of comfort. Okay, your will of fortune, your direction. All right. What is this moon card, Spirit? Yeah, you have free will, but ooh, why are these naked cards? Somebody could have slept with somebody else. I'm getting a lot of naked cards as well. Okay, but I do have the star card underneath the moon. Yeah, see, somebody behind the scenes had did something with somebody else. You probably don't know about it, but you had an inkling, high priestess. Yeah. But I feel like now you're going your own separate way because you're independent. Some of you could be starting your own business or thinking about that. And you got to wait patiently and plant your seeds and nurture and cultivate your garden so it can grow into your business. Yeah, see, it was somebody had did something with somebody else. Okay. Maybe now they're dating or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. All right, y'all go ahead and like and subscribe. Also, if y'all want to book with me, there is a booking link down below. Um, Anything that's highlighted are the available spots that we have left for this month. So go ahead and book it, and then we'll get a comfortable price once you get your email. I'll email you back, and then we can go from there on the price that we're going to set. But it's a 30-minute reading. So if y'all want to book, the link is down below. Also, you can purchase a t-shirt. I do accept Afterpay if that's something that you want to do. Um, it's fine. These are shirts that are highly protected from on high, so it doesn't matter wherever you go. Your ancestors, angel spirit guides, they got you. These are highly spiritually protected, and they are very, very powerful. So if I were you, I would go ahead and purchase a t-shirt. There is a book if you're on that journey, self-love journey. Very, very powerful book. It's a short read, but yet it gets straight into the point, okay? Put your email in, and it's going to come right to your email, all right? Okay, so what is this side note? Let me see, because I was going to read this. Yeah, Five of Cups, Lovers. Yeah, there was a breakup or something like that, because I do got the Five of Cups with somebody that was working with somebody that was the lovers, two lovers. But I feel like this came from a higher standpoint, a higher situation, a higher ups, or somebody had to tell the truth about something that two people that was working together, it just didn't work out. Something like that. Because that's a side note. It just popped out. But I feel like you're going in your independent direction anyway. Okay. And you look good, very, very good doing it. It's something you probably should have did from the beginning. But I feel like at the same time with the Seven of Wands, you're standing in your position. Okay. You're standing your ground no matter what. Even if you have lost the position. Thank you, Spirit. Let me see. What was that? I don't feel like getting it. It had to fall. That was the nine of wands. 1 second. So at the same time you're healing from this situation, whatever had happened. But when you come to this reading, it's like this will kind of like save you from the whole situation before it happens, okay? Or before you decide. Because, you know, either way it go, you're gonna be the one that's gonna take accountability and healing from this situation, because maybe you already thought you was thinking impulsively to, excuse me, date this person, but I feel like you're going to get out into the world anyways, get to the grind and do what you need to do, take action towards what you want, because you are very mature anyway, and it's going to put you back into your linear alignment of what you're really supposed to do. Page of Cups. Okay. Yep. See, this card keeps popping out. Nine of Pentacles. This is you. All right, Spirit, what you got? Nine of Cups to the Hangman, Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. What you got, Spirit? Give us insight. What you got? I just need one or two. Yeah, see, you got something is coming in for you. You have options. You have ideas. You have imagination. You have the truth of oneself. Okay, with that Ace of Swords. So it's like, because of this, it's like if somebody do try to come in with some type of love or some type of imbalance, it's like you already think the thought to know the discernment of the idea of what not to do. It was a thought, you had it, but it's like with a double-edged sword. It's like, should I? But on the other side, nah, I should not. That makes sense? Yeah. Strength card. Eight of Pentacles. Mm. See, you working towards your alignment. Maybe at first you didn't know which way to go. It was a thought. that you had, but it's like, no, I feel like other things is just more important. What is the Two of Swords, Queen of Wands, the Moon, and the Star? Ooh, the Moon is right underneath. I mean, the star is right underneath the Moon. Ain't that something? God dang it. Page of Wands. See, and I feel like at some point in time, you was explore your options, but I feel like the options that you're not trying to explore is at work. That's why you was kind of confused, like, which way should I go? Should I date this person or should I not? And, even though I look good, I know it's a physical attraction because that's all it is just a physical attraction. You don't know what this person looks like outside of work, but I feel like you was wise on your decisions. That's some of you. Switch the energies as you wish. Okay, maybe there was some things going on behind the scenes, okay? But I feel like there were brightest days ahead and you came out to get in a better direction and better thought. Yeah. Page of Cups to the Hierophant. hmm Yep. Go ahead and like and subscribe, y'all. Let's see what else we got. Let's get some oracle cards. Let's see what needs to be. What's really going on. It says, I'm becoming more curious about you and who you really are, but also I feel inspired to learn new skills and read more books. Maybe it was somebody that trained you, okay? And you kind of got a little like, ooh, they're cute or something like that, and it's like, no, don't do that. Because you're curious, but are you serious? You're curious, but are you serious? You know what I'm saying? It's like you turn a whole nother chapter just to utilize the person for what they are for there at the job, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And it seemed like somebody was trying to hide somebody too, because it says at the bottom of the deck, it says, I'm afraid to show you off because I feel you are out of my league and others will make fun of me or try to steal you from me. Off the bat, it could be somebody that is a higher up than you and there was some secret things that was going on. And maybe, the people that they've been rubbing shoulders with would think like, hey, why are you messing? Either could be with a younger person or something like that. And either you're out of their league or they're out of your league. Yeah, I was betrayed so many times in the past that I prefer to end things before they even start to avoid that type of pain again. Yeah. See, somebody's going to end some type of something was going on at a job. And I'm getting that was somebody that was maybe somebody was either there longer than the other person and then the other person wasn't there that long and they met and then boom. And then maybe it was something that y'all had to hide because if the company found out or something of that sort. Yeah, once I start to focus on our problems, it's hard to stop and then I get paranoid that it will get even worse falling into anxiety. Yeah, it could have some distractions with somebody's job. Maybe somebody got moved into a different position or something like that. Wow. So it wouldn't be a good idea to date this person at your job. Plus, it starts a lot of drama and people be in your business and you can't really do what you want to do. And then you're always in a person's face and they're in your face and then it kind of slows you down. I mean, it's a lot. So, I mean, it's up to y'all. Y'all role models, y'all make the right decision. I'm just giving you the formula to the framework that was already in your mind. So, don't blame me. So every time I get past our arguments and get on the same page, I feel on top of the world and I succeed in all I do. See, somebody was either moved or something because maybe it was a situation that went down to where it's like somebody's work was interfering in another person's work and it was very unprofessional. Something like that. So I don't know. But it says I tend to take on more tasks than I can handle so I can distract myself from my feelings until I fall into exhaustion, or illness. And see, that could be dangerous too because mentalization, um, mental health is real. Okay. And it could really, when people are at work and you see somebody socialize with somebody a little bit, I have dealt with that like 2 3 years ago. Yeah, when I had dated somebody I had worked with. It doesn't work. Maybe in some cases, I'm not saying in all cases, but in some. But you dating somebody that worked there, they could be talking to somebody and you wonder what they're saying, blah blah blah. Me, I was comfortable with it. It was just that my person was too controlling. You understand what I'm saying? So I couldn't do my work like I wanted to. It was causing, anxiety. It was causing me to be unfo. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to please that person plus do my job, and I felt like I was in a web. But I don't know. I'm just saying it wouldn't be a good job. Be a good job. It would. I wouldn't. If I were you, I wouldn't date this person that you work with. Period. That's just me. So, but it's up to you. It says I'm learning how to control my life from within and not with external acts and forces. I feel this is the only way I can be your match. And this is a strength card. Yeah, you got to be very strong to be able to work with somebody and not get jealous. You know what I'm saying? You got to be really reassured from within yourself. And then you got to make sure that person is too. Y'all got to have some type of understanding. It's a lot. So, you know, give me a couple more cards, Spirit, and then we're going to get one oracle card. I'm gonna let y'all get out of here. Oop, one more. Or do you have another one? Did I? Okay, I'm just making sure. One more, Spirit. Oh, it fell on the floor. I see it. One more, Spirit. All right. So it says there is someone else. See? Oh, and see that's another thing to deal with. Everybody's like watching you when you're at the job, and they know y'all go together, and it's, you know what I'm saying. So whoever they with somebody else with, it's like I don't know. Somebody is saying, "Let me have you." That's too much. I just don't mix business with pleasure. Role models, do what y'all do, but if I were you, I wouldn't. I'm just saying, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. It says I can't even look at you right now. So something went down. Something went down. Okay. Sometimes y'all passing by each other, knowing everybody know y'all go together, and it's like you can't even look at the person right now because maybe and then it's crazy and then you got to drive with the person going home and y'all arguing in the car. I mean, it's just not a lot of freedom. You know what I mean? It's not a lot of breathing air room to have to think the thought of to connect with your inner self and your inner being and to get your thoughts together. So it's like spirit is saying I wouldn't date this person that you work with, point blank period. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do. I'm just giving you that advice. You take the advice, put it to the framework that you was already thinking in your mind. I'm just giving you the formula. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm sure Oracle probably gonna get. Yeah, so it says embrace your imperfections. All right. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes, right? But it says release the idea that you must be without flaws. Please do. Because, hey, like I said, but humans are imperfect, messy, and also miraculous. Simply aim to be the best person possible. So even though you was in a relationship or you thinking about getting a relationship or working with the person and you thinking about leaving the job and it was a bad mistake that you made, hey, embrace your imperfections. It happens. Release the idea that you must be without flaws because we all have them. All right? Humans are imperfect and they're messy. Oh well. But don't put your finances in that type of situation or putting your finances over um, romances. Okay? So do what y'all do. I'm just giving you the framework to the formula that was in your mind, and that's it. But spirit said I wouldn't date this person that you work with, okay? All right, role models. That's all I have. This is your reading. Go ahead and like and subscribe. I appreciate all the likes and subscribes thus far. And y'all have a beautiful day, evening, or night. And guess what? I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Love you, role models. Bye bye.